Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, back for more Trails of Cold Steel. It's actually been a little while since I last played this game. Been rather busy with Persona 3, with trying to speed up the process with with the Answer, or Persona 3 Reload the Answer. And also dealing with Christmas decorations. So now we're gonna continue. Wait, what are we doing here? Ah, yes, right. Oop. Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting a lot of different buttons when I don't mean to. There we go, upstairs. Oh, Rean, you're already back from the florist? That I am. I hope these are the right flowers. That's perfect. Thank you so much. And there's the other one you asked for. This is a grand rose. You can't just give a girl something like this out of nowhere. I have no idea what you're getting at all. I mean, this flower can only mean... Basically, you want to... Yeah, still not following. Oh, just shut up and kiss me. What? That wasn't me, I swear. But now I see what's going on. I know you're there, Vivi. Get out of here. Get out here. Aw, we were just getting to the good part too. What the? Rean? I've always had feelings for you. Oh, give it a rest. It's too funny though. Okay, now I think I get it. Sorry, I'll get her to cut it out. Anyway, as I'm certain you've gathered, we're twins. I'm Lind, the older sister, and I'm the younger, cuter model, Vivi. That would explain things. But to recap, Lind did not ask me to buy her a grand rose. Yep, that was me pretending to be Lind. I must have been pretty convincing. You fooled me at least. But what's the big deal about a grand rose anyway? It represents passionate romance. So lots of people use it as a way to confess their love to one another. You can see why I was so taken aback. You've got some splaining to do, young man. How could any boy your age not know about the Grand Rose? I suppose I'll let you off this time, though, since your ignorance meant my prank went off without a hitch. Gee, thanks, though I have to admit, I'm definitely at fault here. Oh, Vivi. I'm so sorry, Rean. I think Vivi would explode if she couldn't prank people. Don't worry about it. I have to say, though, you two really are identical. I can tell you apart when you wear your hair differently, but once that's gone, I've got no idea. Rean, you lecherous beast! Don't stare at me with that look on your face! I'll be sure she gets a good scolding later. Thank you for all your help, and for putting up with her. Hopefully this will make up for some of the annoyance we caused. This really isn't necessary. You're too humble, Rean. If someone offers you something, just hurry up and take it. Speaking of, here you go. A little something special from me as a way to thank you for all the laughs. Well, this is awkward. I really can't apologize enough. Get you later, then. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's Vivi. I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the last part, I don't remember. About the, yeah. About how you can see the difference. Alright, so that was their first page, so that obviously means there's more. Lynn's paintings are good, but I feel like there's something missing. Passion, maybe? Vivi keeps distracting me. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna talk. You know what? I'm gonna wait until way later, and hopefully we'll get it then. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I think we need to talk to them here. I think there was some... I think we talked to her already here. I don't remember. Ah, here we go. The new engine is practically flawless. Why don't you help me test it out, Toa? Want to go for another ride? And that does sound really nice. I've still got some work to finish, though. Oh, please, you say that like you've gotten the perks of our relationship. I'll help you take care of all this, and then we'll head out on our romantic ride. Thanks, Angie. I wonder how often they ride together. Seems like Angelica's way of helping President Toa de-stress. And that should... Yep, it did. Like, I don't recall if it ever reminds you of an update. It may be because of New Game Plus that I don't get told that. Wow, when it comes to helpful months, you're 2 for 2. Thank you so much. Let's hurry up and get this done. Then we can finally run away together and elope, just like we always planned. Oh, Angie, you're so silly. The funny thing is, though, I think she's dead serious. Like, I've known Angie from actually playing the Trails of Cold Steel 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I do think she is honestly dead serious about that. I'm less convinced of that, honestly. I'm less convinced of that right now, honestly. But because this is when we first meet her, so yeah.
Right.
Or first meet her. Like, she's more mellow. Like, she'll make mention of it, but over time it gets worse. Not in this game, no. I think it starts a bit in Cold Steel 2. I'm probably wrong on that, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, I remember we already talked to her about that. It's funny how I said that that it's been a while and I don't remember, but yet my actions clearly seem say otherwise, right? Alright, so now we'll just head back. I know where we go again. And now we just go back to the dorm. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night. Returning to the dorm, yeah.
Oh, Rean. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Evening. Did you just get back too?
Yeah, I was busy with club-related work until just now. I'm glad I ran into you, though. I heard from Elisa that you went into the old schoolhouse again?
Yeah, and we made some pretty crazy discoveries while we were at it. We're going to need to keep investigating that place on a regular basis, I'd say.
Well, I'd be more than happy to accompany you next. The request was made to the whole of Class 7, after all, and I'd like to do everything I can to help.
Really? That's very kind. Thank you. Maybe I should ask Fee next time, too. And Eusis, and Machias, while I'm at it.
Yeah, good luck on that.
Huh? Fee would be a good choice at the very least.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd be more than happy to accompany us. Or, more than willing, anyway.
Yep.
As for Eusis and Machias, I'm sure a chance will present itself for them to make friends eventually. Maybe then?
Yeah, maybe then.
One can only hope. We really have to do something about those two already.
Oh my! Rean! What happened to your right hand?
Oh, this? A beautiful lady I ran into in town did it. Or at least I think she was a lady.
Come again?
A black cat with really glossy fur. I've never seen it around before. I assume it belongs to someone in town since it was wearing a blue ribbon and a bell. I must have done something to offend it though, because it got all grumpy out of nowhere and scratched me up pretty good.
I'm so sorry.
What?
please, sit down on the sofa. I'll bring a first aid kit and dress that wound right away.
Thanks. Do you know it or something?
No, not at all. I've just seen it around town a few times. Anyway, I'll go get the first aid kit. Don't go anywhere.
It's just a little scratch. I don't know why she's making such a big deal out of it. I've never seen Emma get so flustered before.
Yeah, that is suspicious. You're just gonna have to wait a while.
There we go. That should do it. This textbook Emma lent me is really helpful. I might actually be able to get decent grades on next month's midterms thanks to her. Doubt I'll be able to even come close to matching her own grades, though. Or Machias's, for that matter.
I wasn't trying to help you. But I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so...
Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me, and I simply cannot trust those who lie.
There's a lot about both Machias and Eustace that we don't know. Maybe in time we can discover something about them that'll help us mend their relationship a little.
Yeah, give it time.
This seems like a good place to stop for a quick breather. Abend time is about to start anyway.
The day is done and it's time to cast off your cares right here. It's the Misty you know and love coming to you live from Radio Trista.
Oh, actually, I guess it's already started. Misty's voice is always so soothing.
We're now in the second half of May, and the greenery all over Erebonia is beginning to reach its peak. It's the perfect time of year to enjoy nature, and the weather is absolutely perfect for a great hike. Listeners in Heimdall have Modder Park to enjoy with its spectacular glass garden. Though, for those willing to hop on a train, I heartily recommend a trip to Lunaria Nature Park. Administrative issues kept it closed for a while, but it finally reopened this month, and it's worth making the trip. You can relax and take in the scenery of this vast, almost mystical forest, and then grab a cold beer on the way back. I can't think of a better way to spend the weekend. Can you? Whoops. With all you students tuning in, maybe I shouldn't recommend boozing it up, should I? You might not be able to grab a cold one just yet, but fresh milk or fruit juice are pretty refreshing in their own way. Anyway, let's see who sent us some mail today, shall we? This first one's from future 3-star chef from Bereahard.
Alright, time for the practical exam. Still not used to these things. Don't know that I'll ever be. It's different. It's changed form. Now you mention it, this one does look different from last month's. Fiddling with their settings changes their appearance too, apparently. I really don't know how they work, but it's not like that actually matters. You know, it's kind of discouraging when the instructor who's sending us into battle is so unconcerned. Alright, let's begin. Rean, Elisa, Laura, Gaius, step forward. Looks like we're up first. I have every confidence in our abilities. Yeah, with the four of us together, this should be no trouble at all. Yeah, like elite. I've said let me try again. When I brought up the whole romance thing for you know, for this game, it is, you can see how they're like pushing it. How like Elisa is the default romance option, and honestly, you can't blame them for thinking that. I don't really see any point of upgrading Gaius or anything. Good luck, you guys. I mean, there is a reason for it, but I don't. Yeah, not this chapter. There is no point in doing it because I know we're not gonna get Gaius in the party, so there's no point. Ready? Okay. Show me how it's done. Is this the one I'm thinking of?
Enemy sighted. Take him out.
Cancel enemy. Oh, yeah, it is. Crud.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I can't. If I want to get the condition for AP, I have to.
Of course.
Literally.
Here we go.
Do practically nothing.
Leave it to me.
I have to wait till they do an art.
My turn.
Which means I gotta wait.
Here we go.
Forever.
All right.
It's my turn.
Oh man, the delay is just gonna kill me.
My turn.
My turn.
I can do this.
All right. Here we go.
This is the one downside to New
can do
Game
this.
Plus right now.
All right. Here we go.
It's the fact that we have to wait, but we have way too high
can do
stats right now too, so we can't do anything
All right.
until...
Of course.
Wait.
It's my turn.
There we go. Now the
Here we
one to
go.
do this with the best is Rean.
There. Go.
I've got you.
All right, good. Now we can just defeat him. Oh wait, nope.
Of course.
Don't want to forget. I almost forgot to do that.
Hang in there. I can do this. Let's go.
Go. My turn.
Leave it to me.
My turn. Hey. We should keep going.
Yep. Well done. All that hard work during last month's field study and in the old schoolhouse has clearly paid off. You may be right. We fought well together. Indeed, I would have no objections to another round. Let's nod and say we did. Okay, next team. Machias, Eustace, Elliot, MFV, step forward. All of us at one time, which means... Let's just get this over with. I don't need you telling me what to do. What was that? There they go. Yes, yes, you hate each other. We get it. Are you all ready? Okay, begin. And no, it's not what you think. Yeah, we don't control them. We even had one more member than Rean's group. Hardly surprising. I knew this was going to be a struggle, but I had no idea your performance would be so unremarkable. I hope you two in particular have a good long think about what you did wrong. The outcome is largely your fault, after all. Gah. Glare. She's not wrong. This is the first time I've ever heard her speaking so harshly, almost like a teacher. Well, considering the situation, it's no wonder she's frustrated. Yeah, if they tried fighting with their hatred of each other.
That concludes today's practical exam.
Like, if they tried fighting the way... Like, if Machias and Eustace kept, like, butting heads while in the battlefield, like in the middle of war, then they'd be dead.
Next, I'll be announcing the details of this weekend's field study. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these.
These assignments.
Berea Hard and St. Arc. Both very well-known cities here in the Empire.
Berea-Hard's the capital of the Kreutzen province in the east, right?
And St. Arc is the capital of Sutherland in the south.
However...
Two provincial capitals. They seem like fair choices.
Sorry, I said it too early, but...
I guess they are, but...
Yep.
That's the least of our worries.
Is this some kind of sick joke? Instructor, what are you trying to prove? Do you have some sort of personal vendetta against us or something?
For a change, I agree with him. This is ludicrous. I refuse to accept these group allocations. Change them at once.
I don't know. They seem pretty perfect from where I'm standing. Besides, you're from Berea Hard, so putting you in Group A was a no-brainer.
Then put me in Group B! I'm not thrilled at the thought of going to St. Arc either, but it's better than gallivanting off to his hometown. Besides, everyone knows Berea Hard is like a breeding ground for nobles and their dusty old ideas. The place is crawling with them.
Well, I can't deny that. Especially since that's exactly why I put you in Group A to begin with. I'm no army officer, so I'm not about to go telling you that my orders are absolute and such. That's much too military for my liking. But I am your instructor, and it's my duty to look out for your best interests, which I feel is exactly what I'm doing here. So if you have any objections, then how about the two of you try to make me listen to them by force?
Interesting.
You're not seriously going to...
Oh, come on, don't...
Male pride is so predictable. I knew you couldn't possibly turn down an offer like that. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yep.
What?
An orbital gun and a sword?
Yeah, she's really skilled. As y'all recall, she's really skilled at that, and it's really awesome.
Those are terrifying looking weapons.
Oh.
That's the spirit. Rean, why don't you give them a hand? I'll take on all three of you.
Yes, instructor.
What a powerful aura.
All right, it's time for some extreme extra credit. If you think you can convince me to change your assignments, well, let's just see how well you measure up. All right, show me what you've got.
My turn.
All right. Let's double check this. Yeah, they can't link with each other at the moment.
Ha! Leave it to me.
Yeah, they don't have everything. Yeah, see, they can't link right now.
Very well.
Go!
It's my turn.
My turn.
My turn.
Right.
Here we go.
Oh, wow, yeah. I didn't know if Marcus was really missing or not.
My turn.
Right. Eat that.
I won't lose like this.
Go.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
I won't lose.
Impossible.
My turn.
Right. How about this?
Go. My turn. Now's a chance.
Gotcha. Right. Eat that.
Yeah, now we do 0 damage.
Didn't see that coming.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, wow, Maki survived, huh?
Didn't see that coming.
This can't be happening.
Yep, it's an unwinnable fight. It's not, which is not that surprising.
Impossible.
Are you okay?
I had no idea she was that strong.
I believe she was holding back, too.
Her combat style is most unique. I couldn't even hazard a guess as to what school she represents.
I guess this means...
Yep. Decision's final.
Chalk one up for the educator. Group A and Group B will be heading to their destinations this weekend as planned. Good luck, everybody. I'll be expecting souvenirs.
Alright, now we're gonna be...
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the academy.
Nice.
You did really well, Rean.
Just was trying to double check my time.
I don't sense anyone else on this floor. Seems like everyone's already out of their rooms. Suppose I should head down too.
Of course.
Morning. You two are up early.
I want to make this very clear before we leave. You are my classmate. You are not my friend. We may be in the same group, but I would appreciate it if you would not address me as casually as you seem wont to do.
Our class's vice president is as stubborn as ever.
Say that again! I dare you!
Seriously useless.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
It looks like we're all gathered then. Shall we be leaving?
We might as well, though there's still some time before our train leaves.
That's fine.
I have no objections either.
Well, let's go.
This is going to be a long weekend.
Oh, yeah. Watch, they're at it again. You forgot something. Our morning kiss, that is. Wouldn't want to forget that. I'm off then. Take care of things here. Oh, good morning. Are you all heading out too? Safe travels. Well, I've got lots of laundry to take care of today, so I'm going to be back inside now. Yeah, that happens. It's funny. Oh, hello, Fee. What has you up so early in this morning? We've got a field study today. Oh, I remember you mentioning that. Take care. Be sure to let me know if you see any nice flowers. She seems really laid back. Yo, good to see you all ready for action this early in the morning. You're up awfully early yourself, aren't you? Thought I'd set up a good example as a responsible upperclassman and give you guys a heartfelt crow send-off. You kind of look like you're in for a rough time, though. Well, good luck either way. Surprise me with a cool souvenir when you get back. Nothing stresses him out, does it? Oh yeah, right. Oh, it's that cat from before. Looks like she's still pretty cautious around me. Probably best to keep my distance in case she tries to scratch me again. What are you doing anyway? A cat? You can play petting zoo later. We need to hurry to the station. Alright, sorry. I'll be right there. Guess it's a rocky road to friendship with felines, huh? Looks like you win today, cat, but I'll be back. Ah, you made it. Hey, good morning. Are you leaving now too? Yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to reach Berea before noon. Looks like you guys already have your tickets, huh? Yeah, the train to the capital should be arriving any minute now. Our destination, St. Arc, is about as far from Trista as yours, I believe. Yes, they're both about 5 hours from Trista by express train. I've never ridden on a train for so long before. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Guess they're the same as ever, huh? I'm amazed they're not sick of the whole ordeal by now. It's getting tedious. Fee. If anyone can do it, it's you, Rean. Do what? Get those two to make peace with one another. I couldn't make it work, but I expect you have a much better chance. Do you really think it's even? Now arriving. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. That's us. I'm afraid we gotta run. May Adios be with you. Let's all do our very best. You bet. Take care, everyone. Bye. Yes, let's. If we must. Though I'm loath to patronize a city so crawling with nobles. Good morning, Class 7. Group A is headed to Bereahard today, correct? Yes, that's right. I believe there's a direct line that stops at Keldic, isn't there? Indeed there is. Every other train heading east from here is the direct line. And the next one will be arriving soon, so I suggest buying your tickets now. Yes. Certainly, that'll be 5 passengers for Bereahard. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service bound for Keldic, Bereahard. That's all passengers wishing to board. Stop. Don't touch my... Sorry, I got a text and I'm just trying to read what it was. I didn't mean to say it out loud. Oh great, Fee's knocked out too. Shall we review what we know about where we're going? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Would you mind giving us an overview, Eustace? You're from Bereahard City, after all. If that's what you want, I'll oblige. But are you sure you wouldn't rather hear it from the group's finest intellectual mind instead? I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis without any of the pro-noble bias I'm certain to inject. Are you suggesting that I allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Oh no, not at all. Oh, not at all. You were intelligent enough to score a second on the entrance exam, after all. And you spent your every waking moment since with your nose glued to a textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. So I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it is lacking in virtually every other regard. Oh my gosh. Why you? Please stop, both of you. Well, it's easy to see why you scored so miserably in last month's field study. What was that? Rean? Last month, Group B got an E on their field study. If that had been a paper exam, it would have been a fail, and a low one too. Do you really want that to happen again? Well, I hope you're not naively suggesting we just put all our differences aside and become best friends. Of course not. We were chosen to be in Class 7 because of our differences, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally we're going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. And no doubt we all have a few beliefs that we're not willing to compromise on no matter what. That doesn't change the fact that for the next few days, we're all part of the same group. We're all partners. Rean, I was wondering what you were getting at. You have to be joking. I refuse to accept the idea that I'm not saying we have to be friends, but we're in the same group and we're working towards the same objective. Let me try putting it another way. We're united against a common enemy, Group B, and unless we want to lose to them, we have to work together here. What? Emma, why do you only say Rean? I've only just now realized that. I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy, and get just as frustrated when other people hold me back. I'm jealous of how good your grades are, for example, all three of you. I feel like I'm losing the race and have to struggle to catch up. And it was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor the other day. Ah, I see. There's no denying that she's strong, incredibly strong in fact. Oh yeah. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. Oh, you'll find out. We'll find out eventually. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, if we'd been able to form a proper combat link, form proper combat links with one another, we may have at least evened the odds a little. You would have. Thank you, Fee. Sarah's only strong because she knows how to fight. If you'd been able to work together, you could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't have really lost either. Fee, exactly. Yeah, so just take a deep breath and just, you know, put aside your differences just until, you know, just for this task at hand. Like, if those two kept on, again, as I said before, those two acted like this constantly when we're in the middle of a war, and they're like, and these two are like soldiers out in the front lines, then their unit would be destroyed. Their unit would be slaughtered. Elisa, Laura, and Elliot are all in the same group as last time, and Gaia seems like the type who can work well with anyone. They'll be a strong team. Yeah, they'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough, I get it already. And it's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your yay team attitude now, do I? Indeed, I would prefer not to cooperate with this farce, but I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. So you're saying, until this trip is over, we will call a truce. Agreed? Very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I am more than capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. The same goes for me. Well, at least it seems they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? That's a significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better. This is an improvement? I sure think what things must have been like last time. Yeah. I'm pretty certain that it was bad. Alright, here's what I can tell you. Brehard is the most important city in the eastern Kreuzin province. Its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large even by municipal standards. I think I said that right. The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Kreuzin province as a whole is also widely renowned for the high-quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems and fur are regarded as Brehard's two main specialties. There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That would be the Artisans Street in South Brehard, yes. Large numbers of artisans gather there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdall that specializes in gems produced in Brehard as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronize it. Can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up perhaps the most important thing to note, a fact of which you are already quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Brehard is, at its heart, a city of nobles. What's been said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh? I've heard nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population, though. That's correct. However, from Artisan Street to the enormous Provincial Army Guardhouse, to the central plaza with its giant cathedral, to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships, Brehard is a city that was developed with the nobility and the Albrea household in particular at its center. So it really isn't an exaggeration then. Isn't an exaggeration. I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we're in Brehard, you'd be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself. Unless you fancy becoming very friendly with the Provincial Army at any rate. I know that. I can hold my tongue when I have to. Ugh. Is it bad that I'm actually seeing this as kind of encouraging in a weird sort of way? It feels like we're making progress. Alright, good. I'm honestly gonna end this part here because I only have like little bit. Yeah, I have like 10 minutes, roughly 10 minutes left, so I may as well just stop right now. Because I know that after this, it's going to be a long cutscene. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time we'll be continuing to our field study in Brehard. And hopefully nothing goes wrong. Well, we'll find out next time. Until then, laters!